So it is 5:45, as you can tell by my face. I just rolled out of bed and came to the airport, and I'm flying to Seattle for almost a full week. I think it's 5 days. So I'll share with you guys what I do for food and workouts, etc. And I'll show you what's in my 6-pack bags right now. So in here, so inside I have chicken, sweet potato, green beans. I just actually bought these in the airport. These are frozen guacamole packs, bell peppers. There's asparagus. This is a meal for right when I land. It's chicken, green beans, and asparagus. And then I also bought in the airport, I just bought regular salted almonds. I have my food scale. I have an oatmeal packet. This is melatonin spray for sleeping. I have extra Ziplocs here because I'll probably end up making meals, throwing them in Ziplocs and then throwing them in my bag for when I'm walking around Seattle. That is New Mood, which is like a sleep supplement. And then, what do I have in here? Oh, these are pre-workout packs. And then, I love these. These are just these little pickle bites. I also got these in the airport, and they're just, they're like no calories, and they're salty and yummy. That's pretty much it. So I'm off to Seattle, and then what I'm gonna do is go to the grocery store as soon as I can when I get there and get some more stuff for my hotel room. All right, so I'm in my room. I have been working all day. So I flew in super early and I had meetings, and then I sat at the Starbucks reserve room and worked for a few hours. So I'm here now, and I'm gonna show you the groceries that I got delivered. The first tip is try to get a room with a kitchen. So I'm at this Hilton Suites place that's awesome, and I always get the same room with this kitchen, which is great. If a kitchen isn't an option, I'll just call ahead and I'll ask for a fridge and a microwave in my room, and that's always been totally doable. They've always made it pretty easy for me. So I'm going to show you the groceries that I just got delivered by Instacart. So I placed this order when I was on the plane and set the delivery time for 5-ish. Because I knew that I was going to jump in right into meetings. I was going to have to work out. And then the groceries would be delivered right when I got back to my room. So here is what I got. This week I'm keeping it super simple, keeping my nutrition really tight. I've been seeing great results. My coach and I had a good talk, and we're pushing really hard. My macros are fairly low right now. My low day is 110 carbs, and I think it's 40 fat. And then my 2 high days a week are 165 carbs. So, plus I don't, with traveling, I don't want to throw extra factors of like trying different foods. I'm only 7 weeks out, so I'm keeping everything tight. So this is all very easy for me. I can throw shit into bags and go to meetings. Tomorrow I have meetings from 7:30 to 6 p.m. So it's going to be a super long day, but this is all really easy stuff. So frozen grilled chicken strips. These guys always have good macros. Little guac cups, microwavable rice, big old bag of lettuce because I'm hungry. Rice cakes, these guys. These are hard to find, and they're in Seattle, and I love them. Asparagus, which I'm going to show you guys my asparagus method. It is so easy, and it's amazing. Hard-boiled eggs. I love them. I'll just eat hard-boiled eggs for the rest of my life, just for every meal. Little cucumbers for usually at night when I'm kind of just needing to munch on something and not wanting to eat like an asshole. 1 sweet potato. I ordered a pound of sweet potatoes. I got 1 sweet potato. That's okay. I'm not eating that many carbs anyways. And then I also ordered a bag of Epsom salt because I don't need to explain that to you. My body hurts all the time. And then this is actually, I did just stop at another grocery store. I wanted to grab Andy some treats because he's joining me for a couple of days here. So he loves trail mix. He loves salt and vinegar chips. And then I grabbed him a little chocolate peanut butter something because that's his favorite flavor of anything. I also got myself mint tea. That is also for nighttime. Got Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper. Grabbed myself some quick oats and then a whole bunch of energy drinks. So I got a bunch of flavors of rain. That one's my favorite.
What would you like to come out of this meeting we're about to have down there where we're going to talk about this?
Like Lieutenant Graves, Lou Elizondo made his own decision to speak out when he quit the Pentagon's secret UFO unit in 2017.
So everyone gets to look at me super sweaty. I just finished stairs. I did 10 sprints, 10 20-second sprints, and now I'm just cooling off on the treadmill. I am in Des Moines. I'm going to go back to the airport soon. I basically got home from Seattle, had one day, and then, that was yesterday. I'm losing it. Then last night I posed with my coach for a little bit, and then had to go train, so I went to bed at midnight, and then I was up at 4 and on a plane to Des Moines for business meetings. Finished those up, and then I just stopped at an Anytime Fitness on the way to the airport to get a quick cardio in. And this is why I love Anytime, because it's everywhere, and I can always get what I need to get done. So then I'll fly home, and then I think I have 2 days at home, and then I gotta fly again. So the travel has been, it's been a bit much on this prep, honestly. It's been a little stressful. It always works out. I have my food with me. I have all of today's food. I just kept it super simple. I always have a gym because I have this Anytime membership, which saves my life. But it definitely throws me off. After Seattle, I got home, and yesterday I had to pose with my coach, and I looked like shit, and I felt like shit, and I was holding a ton of water. I think it was just coming down from traveling for 5 days and being on planes and just not really sleeping and not being in my usual routine. So I don't know, travel does make prep a little bit harder, but I'm doing what I can. I have every now and then I'll have a quick breakdown where I'm I don't think I should be doing this. Why am I trying to prep when I also have this job that I love? It demands a lot, which I wanted, but it's hard to climb the ranks and then also climb the bikini ranks at the same time, which is what I want to do. So I don't know. I'm just trying to simplify, and today I do look a lot better. I dropped some water and I'm feeling better. I sent my coach a text and I was sorry about yesterday. Sorry I look like shit, but today's better. I'm tightening up. So yeah, I'll go to the airport, work for a few hours, and then get home and get back to it. So that's that. Okay, so I'm home now, and I just did the gym, and I'm cooking now. I'm cooking some chicken and fish. The fish is haddock, and I get it from Sam's Club. I don't really do tilapia because I don't like the flavor, and yeah, it just kind of tastes like a bottom feeder, which it is. Maybe this is a bottom feeder too, but it tastes better. So, okay, so I'm home now from all this traveling, but I actually fly out again in 2 days. I have a New York City trip coming up, and then an Atlanta trip coming up. And what's super cool is that I get to go train with my teammate Jordan. She's the one who was just at the Olympia, so and now she's in her off season, so we can like celebrate and train. So I'll just tell you a little bit. I'm gonna flip this fish, but I'll tell you. I just knocked over a bunch of shit. I'll tell you kind of what's going on this week. So that's my phone telling me that I'm supposed to be going to bed right now, which I'm not. So basically, Coach and I stepped it up. I told her I was feeling good enough for her to do that, and I was like, just push me. I feel good, and I need to be more shredded. It just kind of is what it is. So my cardio increased, my macros dropped. My cardio still is really not that bad, especially like if you hear about some of these other plans that the girls are doing. So I am doing 3 hit sessions of 10 sprints per week. The 10 sprints is like kind of brutal because I was doing 6 before. 6 is like a breeze, and then it went up to 8, and 8 was still kind of okay, but 10's like a lot. And then I'm also doing 3 of those, and then I'm also doing 3 steady states, but it's only a half hour. So this is really, actually relatively not that much cardio. I'm pretty good with it. I feel good. The hit sprints definitely take it out of me, but they're known for just kind of being harder on your body. But the next day I wake up and I look a lot better. And as long as I'm staying on top of like massages and Epsom salt baths, which I'm gonna do tonight, I recover okay. And then I also take like all my supplements, like my turmeric and all that good stuff. CBD. Oh, speaking of CBD, I put the Cured Nutrition lemon pepper. Where is that stuff? This stuff on my fish. It's really good. I love this stuff. It's got CBD in it, and it's a roasted garlic and lemon pepper seasoning. So I'm gonna do my chicken real quick. I'm just gonna turn this. So right now, basically, I am sticking with foods that I know work for my body. So I'm also sticking with a pretty small number of foods. For protein, I'm doing egg whites or whole eggs, fish, a lot of chicken, a little bit of steak. Andy and I have been really liking this like top round roast that we're getting at Wegmans. It's like inexpensive and you get a ton of it. It's really good. Comes out really tender. For carbs, I am doing sweet potatoes, rice cakes, white rice, jasmine rice, and I think that's it. Oats every now and then. And then for fats, I'm doing some guacamole, and I'm doing a lot of almonds. I'm having an almond kick right now. Like, I'm obsessed. I actually didn't think I liked almonds. I think I ate too many of them in a prep like a long time ago, and I just got sick of them. And so then I was eating cashews for like years, for like 3 years. And then the other day there was an almond in something, or it was like the only kind of nut I had or something. And when I ate it, I was like, this is fucking good. So now I'm on a huge almond kick. And yesterday when I was flying Delta, because they hand them out and she kept coming around, I just kept grabbing them, and now I have like a whole stash of almonds. I like free stuff. So anyways, I mean, I'm feeling really good. Like the travel, like I said before, the travel stresses me out, but I think that what's actually stressing me out is just me spinning my wheels, because it always works out fine. In fact, the food stuff is easier now that I'm keeping my food tight, because I only have to bring like a few things. I just bring like a bunch of chicken, a bunch of rice, a bunch of asparagus. Like it's easy. I think it's just more of like a comfort thing. Like I want to be home when I'm doing this much, and I'm also trying to balance like a pretty intense job. And I think it's just nicer to be home, of course. I don't want to be walking around airports all day. I don't really want to be sitting on airplanes. So I don't love that, but at the same time, me thinking about it and stressing about it is not making anything better. So I'm really going to be trying to work on that. I am trying to be a lot more grateful. Like today, I was at work and I had to go do a little bit of cardio, and we have a gym at my work. And I walked out of the gym. Of course, I like had endorphins going afterwards, and I was feeling pretty good. But I like walked out of the gym, and I was going back to work, and I was just like, how like lucky am I? And what a perfect time this is to be prepping. I know that I'm traveling, but I have a gym at work, and like a really good gym at work, and not just like a hotel gym. I have like a gym, a locker room with showers, and like, it's like all these little things that just, you know, that make your life easier. A boyfriend who is super supportive. Like, he will do anything to make my life easier, which is amazing. Has never complained about this whole process once, which is like, now that I even say that, like I've been prepping for 20 weeks and literally he hasn't complained once. Like, that's insane. That's really cool. I mean, it's not insane, but it's awesome. So it actually is a really good time to be prepping, and I actually have a lot to be grateful for. So I need to just, like, that's where I need my head to be right now. And when I say these things out loud, it kind of makes it more real, and I'm able to like chill out. You know, I'm stressing a lot about how much sleep am I getting, and I'm not taking my Epsom salt baths, and I'm not focusing on recovery, and I haven't stretched in 2 days, which is like, I know, it's like, it's not good. But the more I think negatively about it, and the more it's so good. Got fish with the cured stuff. The more I think negatively about it, the more this will be a negative process. So I'm really gonna try not to do that. Anyways, that's what's going on this week. More travel to come. In fact, a trip got booked yesterday for during peak week. I don't even want to tell my coach that, because she's not going to be happy. And I have to go to Atlanta, and I have to do these meetings. But I made it as comfortable for myself as possible. I got myself a really nice hotel room with a kitchen and a bathtub, so I can do my bath. It's near the gym. That's Eldeberg. It's near everything I need. Got myself a car. Schedule-wise, I think it's actually going to be really easy. I'm going to fly on a Sunday, so I don't have to deal with like flying and working and shit. I think it's going to be okay. So I'm making slight improvements. I'm getting better at this as I go along. Not thrilled about a peak week trip, but I'm going to just take care of myself as best as possible and try to just reduce the stress. Yeah, so 6 weeks out, and I gotta push harder than ever. So let's go.